Gentlemen, in the modern warfare, the drones has played a vital role, and it changes the man-to-man conflicts on foods, and the aerial warfare seems to be booming because of the emerging technologies of missiles as well as drones. So hello everyone, this is Hariar and today I'm going to deliver a lecturette on the topic of drone warfare. So drone warfare, we had seen recently in the Operation Sindoor also, various drones supported Pakistan, like Turkey-based drones, like Asigad, Songar. So this kind of drones had been taken place, but India's missile systems destructed those. And also India had various renowned drone technologies like II Heron, a variant of medium altitude long range endurance and high altitude long range endurance. Then we have the DRDO Gothic, that is unmanned combat aerial vehicles, and we have various private players like Idea Force, Switchblade, Endure Air Systems, Sabal S20, and various drones had been taken place in for the purpose of surveillance, reconnaissance as well as loitering missions. So the main reason for the drone technology, because it can be useful for the surveillance in the borders, and it can easily detect the human activities with the help of the sensors, and with the help of thermal sensors it can be helpful for monitoring the heat movements and thermal activity movements, helpful for locating the forest fire, natural calamities, etc. And also it is helpful for the logistic supplies in the high terrain altitude areas. For example, the Sabal S20, which had been upgraded towards the Sabal S50, which can carry a payload up to 20 to 50 kilograms, and it is a tandem rotorcraft concept basis. So this is helpful for the soldiers in the high terrain altitudes to get the logistics, and also it is useful for the rescue operations during the flood times and avalanches and landslide times, earthquake times, for the supply of the aids as well as assistance as the first line of response. Apart from that, various drones has been used for the purpose of the grenade dropping, missile droppings, and the fire safety and rescue also. And if you look about the Russia-Ukraine war, the weekly there has been numerous number of drones has been raining in the soils of both Russia as well as Ukraine. So they are using the piezoelectric method, having the mortars at the as a payload, and when it hits the target, and the piezoelectric triggers, and it becomes the suicidal drone. So this kamikaze drone is also been a weapon, suicidal weapon, creating large amount of devastation as well as destruction. And I would like to mention about the history. The drone technology had been emerged in the World War II, and the father of drone technology is called as Abraham Karem, who belongs to Iraq, and later that he moved to Israel, and with the support of US he had invented various drones, yes, especially the kamikaze drones. So at that time the fixed wing drones seems to be the one of the major drone because of its high agile, precise as well as long range distance coverage. But right now the quads, Hexa, YX8, Y6, and various drones had been in this oil, and the drone technology has been transferred towards the air taxi concept, which is also can carry the human payload, and which is creating a revolutionize in the modern era. So the modern warfare is completely based on drones. Swarm drone technology is a group of drones which can transmit the signals and change its leader command, and create a threat towards the nation. So these kind of drone threats is also seems to be the one of the disadvantages. And apart from that, I would like to mention that airspace DGCA, as per the Indian norms, the Director General of Civil Aviation, is also fully busy and engaged with the monitoring of this kind of drones in the specified drones. Like as a civilian as well as commercial purposes, there are 3 zones, that is red zone, yellow zone as well as green zone. And the green zone is completely free to access, but in the yellow zone you need to get control from the ATC, air traffic controller, and in the red zone obviously the DGCA should have to approve. And in civil, the civil persons cannot able to operate the drones in the like restricted areas like defense areas. But these criteria are not eligible for the defense purposes. They can use it for the test and trials, they can use it for the search and rescue, search and destroy, and surveillance, reconnaissance as well as loitering operations. So I'd like to conclude that the drones has been booming, and it seems to be one of the third eye in the Indian Armed Forces and various countries' defense also. So it reduces the impact of the human on the conflicts. Instead, we can use the technology over there, and we can use the technology based attacks in the upcoming years. Thank you.